chug, 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 chug.
This week's Drink of the Week segment is brought to you by that drunken coworker at your Christmas office party that had one too many, and you know they had one too many.
It's kind of bad that I work with family, so it's like my drunk coworkers are my family.
So this week we'll be discussing the Office Party, which is a limited series release. It is a holiday stout by the Abita Brewing Company in Abita Springs, Louisiana. It is a stout brewed with cocoa nibs, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg.
I like Abita. I've had some of their stuff before, so I've had this bottle in my house for over a month.
Yeah.
And today, you saying it's a stout is the first time I knew it was a stout.
Well, you're a mark, and you don't pay attention to the label, so
all I saw was Office Party. That's all I've ever saw.
And to be honest with you, the label and the name of the beer is the reason why I picked it up. I figured it'd be a nice little bang to go out with on the New Year's Eve, since we're around that holiday season with Christmas parties, office parties, and you know, New Year's Eve parties. So I figured we'll give this a beer a try. So on the back of the label it says, spice up your holiday mix with a mingle of this best dressed brew. Office Party is a holiday stout brewed with oats, pale caramel, and chocolate malts, and is hopped with Williamette hops. Generous amounts of cocoa nibs, cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg are added to infuse the spirit of the holidays into this limited release.
I feel like the cocoa is what's really coating my tongue. Like that's the overall flavor that I'm kind of picking up on for the stout. Is like that's coating it, but whenever I'm smelling it and like the aftertaste, I'm getting a lot of the spices, like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and maybe whatever else is in there.
6.8% alcohol. So yeah. Good holiday beer to get you going there. With that,
for a stout, the first couple sips, I'm not feeling that it's overall heavy. For a stout, you know, it's definitely a drinkable stout. Carbonation's real nice in here.
This is a good beer. I think we've done pretty good here with the winter beers and the Christmas ale that we've done the last couple weeks, and I think this falls in line with that as far as continuing to be on a good stretch with picking up random bottles of beer and tasting them out.
Yeah, and I've said before in previous weeks, I'm not a big winter warmer holiday beer guy. Yeah, I like the flavorings of the holiday, but in beer, it's not usually my go-to choice. But for this pairing with the vanilla and the cocoa for a stout, I kind of like it. I like the way it pairs. I'm a stout guy, so you know, I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely not as heavy as other stouts for sure. Like, you know, it's nowhere near as heavy as like drinking Guinness.
Yeah.
Or like a Murphy's. So I'm very surprised by how well it tastes given everything that it's brewed with. I thought maybe it could be like too many spices, too many things in the pot, you know, too many cooks in the kitchen type of deal. But for what it is, I really enjoy it. I would drink this over the holidays.
Yeah, I would too. I don't know if I'd want a whole 6-pack of it. You know, it could do its job if you did. It could meet someone's flavor palette a little bit better than mine, but
I think
if I had this like in a mixed 6-pack or something, I'd drink it again.
And I think that's what we've kind of hit home on here doing these last couple of weeks worth of reviews, is that besides the Scotch Ale, Christmas Ale, and the Old Man Winter, which we both said we would buy a case of and drink, I think a lot of these winter warmers and holiday beers and that, it's good to do a beer exchange gift for. So like, if you get 2 of these in a beer exchange with your buddies, you're gonna drink both of them and feel good about drinking them. You're not gonna be disappointed at all. Spending money on a case of it, yeah, probably not. But I would gladly drink, you know, 2 to 3 of these and be fine and move on to something else. So, all right. Well, on a scale of 1 to 5 for the Sumo rating, What would you give the Abita Limited Series Office Party Holiday Stout?
I think I'm going to go with a 3.75.
Yeah, I'll go 3.5 for myself. So above average for sure. It's continued the streak here of good holiday picks. I will say that I have been the one that have picked the recent lineup of beer. So maybe my beer picking skills or looking at labels. Not to pat myself on the back again, but humble brag. So we'll see if that streak
over here the whole day.
We'll see if that streak continues next week for our review next week, and then kick off the new year and get into some other cocktails. We haven't done much liquor on this segment yet, but I'm sure that'll come into play here soon.
Yeah, we're gonna give that a try.
Yeah, and if you're listening to this and want us to try any beers or any mixed drinks, by all means send us the recommendations, send us the recipes. Whatever you want to hear us break down and sip on, we'll gladly take it into account and get it reviewed if it's available in our area, for sure.
I'm going to give you a compliment, and I'm hesitant to do it for how much you've been complimenting yourself today. But no, like I said at the beginning, I'm not a huge holiday winter warmer beer drinker.
And I'm 3 for 3.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to give you a compliment, then you have to give yourself a compliment on top of it. So
it's what I do. Come back around and add one more onto it. So, all right. Well, this week we'll wrap things up. 3.75 for Chris, 3.5 for myself. We ask that you raise your cups, glasses, 40s, bottles, cans, brown paper bags, whatever you're drinking this week. And since we will be talking to you next time after the new year, everybody have a happy, safe new year. Enjoy your drinks. Don't drink and drive. If you are out, if you're not out, enjoy your drinks at home with family and bring in a new year. And
have a happy birthday, Steve.
Thank you. Until next time. Cheers. Enjoy.